I was rushed this morning, and if she hadn't opened her eyes, I would have just let her sleep without any kind of goodbye. See, there are miles to cover and maverick cattle out there to catch. Surly, brushed up cull cows who today would meet their match. Cooking something special tonight, she said, so don't you dare be late. She never missed a chance to tell me how she worried each time I made her wait. Swallowed the last of a biscuit, poured my coffee out in the sink. When I left, I didn't say nothing, just kind of gave her a little wink. Headed out to the barn, I felt bad, like I should have said something more. But I can't let the irrational concerns of a woman delay my chores. In the darkness before dawn, Banjo's shoes were throwing sparks as we descended down French Joe Canyon on a path of brush and rocks. Long trots while the sun's coming up sure make for heavenly viewing. It's enough to remind a cowboy that this job is still worth doing. The dogs and me spent the morning throwing a fairly good-sized circle. 97 head put into winter pasture where the sage still bloomed purple. We stopped by all the watering holes, checking mineral and supply of salt. Nothing particularly dangerous, but I guess it's not a woman's fault if she's prone to worry and has to tell me yet again. You see, she knows like I do how things get western every now and then. As that afternoon was getting on, I let Banjo drink at number 2 well. And there in the dirt were some sharp-edged tracks, and they had a story there to tell. These would be the mavericks that didn't gather in with the bunch, as we finished fall works last week, and we knew we'd have to hunt. Well, here they were. A Brayford cow-calf pair thought they'd get away, but those sharpened hooves had cut that dirt, and that trail was plain as day. The crazy thing about the path these cattle had chose to roam was the way I figured. Time I caught up, I'd be half a mile or so from home. So I stepped down, cinched up tight, tied my rope on hard and fast. I knew I'd catch these buggers if there's just enough daylight now left to last. Banjo perked up when he caught their scent, and we both picked up our pace. His ears tilted fully forward, let me know he too would savor the chase. When I finally saw her running, she held her head way up high. Banjo found another gear, and he built right to her side, and there was the shot. I caught both antlers with my twine. Figured I'd bust her hard and pitched my slack to the far side of her spine, but that wily old nasty cow, she's the one that had the last laugh. At that precise moment, she found a tree, and twice around it she got wrapped. All at once, things came tight, and that tree whipped my pony back. We toppled over backwards, and it was then I heard the crack. Felt the horn digging my sternum. Felt the air as it left my chest, and then the weight of poor old Banjo crashed down and did the rest. Things all went dark then, and there was a peace all around me. I felt my spirit begin to rise and saw the house down in the valley. Lord, what I wouldn't give to turn back the clock and delay arrival at the pearly gates. There's only time now for one last look at the silhouette in the window where she waits.